So now everything's fed and bed. I'm doing a little bit of work on this classic beast. It's an 8340. You can just see down there, 8340. This is not ours. It's one of my friends. Our relief milker, George. He's a good lad. And I don't know if you can see this very well, but the track rod ends are shot, and they don't sound very good. So I'm just going to replace both of these for him. One off. Two off. They are in. There's one end out. Just the other one to go. Sledgehammer, always the tool for the job. Yeah, they're pretty knackered. Yeah, look how much slop that one's got. Dangerous, actually. Cool. Okay, so this is my farm workshop. It's a proper mess. But I've got lots of interesting, important stuff here, obviously. That's my friend Isaac's patrol with blown head gasket that we're doing. Right, back onto this. So it's important to get your track rod back to the same length as it was when you took it off. And this end, the track rod end, is actually welded on because it obviously it's got this kink to go around the suspension, so the axle can articulate on the tractor. So it has to be held in this correct orientation, and you weld that one solid. Well, so I know how far to wind these back in, I'm going to measure and make a little mark, remember the measurement, and yeah, should all be good. Okay, so from the centre of that track rod end to here is 10 centimetres. I'm putting it quite a long way away, so I don't, when I'm undoing this, I might scratch the paint off and I'd lose my mark. So if I do it over here, alright, sorry George, I'm scratching your paint, but it'll be right. Okay, so that's my datum mark. It's 10 centimetres away. And I guess I can do the other one 10 centimetres away as well. Okay, so it's marked. The next part of the job is trying to get it undone. So let me just find some tools for that job. I forgot to add, I also need to know, so this bent part of the track rod is in the correct position. I need to make a mark to know which way these should be pointing. So next to my 10 centimetre mark, that's straight. Make a line like that. I know that they've got to be pointing that way. Okay, so I'm just grinding away a little bit of the paint, so it'll be a little bit easier to work with. Again, really sorry about your paint, George. Lol. Is it left-hand thread? I'm not sure. Oh, that's just that bit. Oh, that's it. Not so bad. Hopefully that won't do. Yes, it will. It's lucky. Because the new ones came with no long nut. Yeah, that one is absolutely stuffed. Now hopefully they are the same. I think they are. I think they're the same brand. And the same thread. Lock nut back on. Okay, back with my ruler. So at my 10cm mark. So that's about where it needs to be. Tighten the lock nut up. A little bit like that. And then you can stick your handy bit of pipe back over. Little tweak. And that's the easy end done. Okay, so this end is the welded in end. Again, equally knackered. And the job now is to carefully grind the weld off, but not getting too deep into the threaded portion of the track rod end. So you can grind it off, draw it out, and then one new one in and re-weld it. I've already put my 10cm mark on. Just bang on, and so it's flat like that. And I've just put myself a orientation mark on as well, so I know which way it needs to be. And now I get on and cut it off. I normally say safety second, but I don't want sparks in my eyes today. See how this goes. Right, it's got to be somewhere pretty close. Yeah, look at that. Easy as that. It says. Take those off. Don't know how much these GoPros like sparks being blown out of them. Looks fine. Cool. So there's another new track rod end. And these nicely haven't got any packaging grease on them, so haven't got any clean up before I weld this one back in. Let's spin this round so I can. So there's my mark, my 10cm mark. So quite a long way to go. Bit further. And that's that. Now I've just got to weld that up. Okay, so I've checked that both track rod ends are pointing the same way. Got my welder, set it to 250 amps, make sure it's good. Arms on, innit? Here we go. It's good enough for me. It's not bad actually. Should be grand. In, nuts off. Okay, so I've got this back in. It's in the correct place. You can see the track rod's not touching anything around here. I've just got to tighten these nuts up, and it's a job done. Happy days. awkward. Doesn't like rattle gun. Okay, so the track rods are just spinning inside the joint. So I'm going to use this handily bent Land Rover track rod just to put a little bit of downwards pressure. It should rattle up easily. Just like that. Easy as that. Another job George has given me is to sort out the mud guards that has snapped off. Snapped off. It goes a bit like that. And it's snapped off there. And I've just been looking. I'm not sure how well this will pick up on camera, but this is cracked up here as well. Same on the other side. And I can put this down to some cretin has welded a great big thick piece of plate on the bottom, and these are heavy. So that one is going to snap off soon as well. So we'll see what we can do. That nicely shined up, put a bit of a chamfer on it so we get a good weld on it. Should weld up nicely. I'm still a bit concerned about the weight of that extra bit of plate that's on the bottom of the wings, so I might end up just cutting that off because I can't really see what it's doing. Okay, so whilst I'm just waiting for that to cool down, just looking at this, I can't really see why this has been added. It's loose at one end and just badly bolted at the other. It's heavy, it's thick plate. I'll take that off. Okay, that didn't want to unbolt, so we're going to just cut it off. A bit like that. There you are, Georgie boy. Good as new. Not bad, if I do say so myself.